out, and then I'm gonna do an individual of each zodiacs, something that you may need to RIP. Okay, because see, people need to RIP your shit because you. What happens is you manifest your shit. This is why people need to RIP their shit. Do your self awareness. Do your self examination. Okay, analyze the way you losing and analyze the way you moving. This is why we create that position of strength, to create that position of change, to create a position of change. Okay? It starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts will get you caught and bought. Okay? So your thoughts will shape you, shift you, or shit you. I just don't say shit. When I say the word shit, I mean it's something behind that word because it's facts. Your thoughts will shape you, shift you, or shit you. In return, when I say pop your box, I'm talking about your internal box right here. In return, this will make it will make it a shit box, right? Okay. So this is why inner prep, inner step is here. This is why soul building, soul heal. This is why you need to stop the watch and worry and wishing energy and beat the energy you want to receive, not deceive. So we're gonna start with a play out, okay? And we're gonna start with that slay out. Just put it over there. I don't know what I did with my computer cord. Okay, so we always gonna start each readout with I just love it. I really do. Our snake shit, real shit, fake shit, hiding shit, like my daddy used to say, chicken shit. So we're gonna see what comes out here, and then we're gonna do our RIP. Okay? Shit you need to RIP. What I mean by that, peace. Yeah. Some shit y'all need to RIP in this month. For real. They still talking about Danny. What about Danny Lee? You know, I'm gonna say this real quick, and this is to everybody has their own opinion about everything in life. I don't care. Let me get my tea. Damn. Everything. Everybody has their own opinion, and that's some real shit. But one thing I don't like about some of these platforms that pull up the videos, because I think I'm gonna have to jump in that game a little bit. Yeah, that commentary game. Yeah. Because one thing I don't like, there's not a female on this earth that have never been played. So do me a favor for all y'all running your mouth about she thinking she was the upgrade and she was the yellow bone and all this shit and she thought she was the shit. Stop acting like you ain't never been played. See, this is what I'm saying. So this is you got to be very careful on how you present yourself, to shit yourself, to scent yourself. Because as far as I'm concerned, Danny Lee right now she a red nose. She going to shake that shit like a red nose. Now she's a red nose. She ain't no more yellow bone. You laughing. Now she's a red nose. Shake it like a red nose. So stop acting like y'all ain't never been played. Stop acting like you ain't never been in her position. Just stop. Please. Because you cannot get to the positions y'all are to speak this shit and shift this shit unless you experience her shit. Because what I see out there on these platforms, especially with my women folk, y'all got a lot of trigger shit going on. As far as I'm concerned, she done stepped into the big leagues. That's the shit I'm talking about with women, period. They always want to shift and talk about somebody's shit. But let's go through yours. Let's see where you was played at. Let's see where everybody played the fool. Everybody plays the fool. You cannot learn or burn unless you have played the fucking fool. Pop your box. Real shit. They on that fake shit. Yeah, I don't like that. You got a lot of females to do that. Oh, she was stupid. She thought because she was yellow and shit. And she had this. And she thought she was... Stop. Challenge yourself to balance yourself. Pop your box. Attitudes. Yes. Attitudes. Attitudes. I'm going to have to change that. Yeah, attitudes. Challenge yourself to balance yourself. It's all about your attitude. I said all about your attitude and I said latitude and we got internal love. You just repeated what I said. Sorry, sis. I got to do a PSA announcement. Yeah, for real. I ain't throwing shade. It's just that, listen, you know what I'm saying? Self-development, self-improvement in your thoughts. See, this is why we got attitude, right? This is why we got to challenge yourself to balance yourself. Because improvement means what? Your attitude needs improvement so you can do your self-development, so you can stop this element. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, you got a lot of women folk out there on them platforms jumping on the bands and jumping on the wagons and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they got a platform, but at the same time, listen. Don't stop playing with me. People want to live in their own fantasy. You know, y'all up there instead of it is what it is. She gonna learn by experience. Self introspection is needed. This is why. Oh, because we're looking. See, this is what I'm saying. People are looking for outside validation. Okay. Outside validation. This is why we need self-improvement and self-development, because you're looking for outside validation. You stop lying to yourself. This is why you need to self-observe and get from the herd. Self-observe so you can do your self-introspection, my friend. Pop that box. That's why I keep saying people are drooling themselves and fooling themselves. Create a position of strength for yourself. Seriously, I don't like that. Just to get some views and commentary. And all y'all that have all that information and y'all feel that way, you're going to manifest that shit in your shit. Okay, that's exactly what's going to happen, because y'all on some snake shit. Somebody has no idea who their friends are. Yeah, somebody's got some fake shit going on in your friend group. Somebody trying to get you caught up in some shit. This is why you need to RP some shit. Somebody on some hate shit. Not real shit. Why? Because it's bullshit. Pop your box. Let's see what our RP is. Okay, let's see what our RP is. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That has bugged me. I don't like that. Yeah. My uncle been talking, boy. He keeps up with that little stuff because he got grandkids. And he said, yeah, Nish, nah, that ain't right. Nah. Yeah, that ain't cool. And yeah, let me give my condolences to Young Dolph, too. Yeah, Young Dolph. Y'all need to watch yourselves. And I know you guys like to, y'all come up and y'all like to represent your hood or your neighborhood and all that. But, baby, y'all got to understand something. Sometimes you got to throw back and stand back. You got to throw it back and stand back. You have to. You can't continue to be on these levels and with this money and you're going back to the sack, man. You just got to throw it back and stand back, man. You're going to have to. That shit just rocked my world yesterday with Young Dolph. I can't believe that shit. But what I'm noticing is it's like the pharaohs all over again. They killing the emperors around this motherfucker. Y'all better pay attention. It's not good. Too many emperors are starting to wake the fuck up. RIP that shit. Okay, whoever this is what I'm talking about. You need to RIP that shit. Rumors. So we got some friends that's on some snake shit right over here. So this is energy. So some of your friends, whoever this resonating with, is spreading rumors about you. RIP that shit. Because all you're going to do is manifest your mess at the end of the day. This is why people taking up manifestation classes and shit. But you ain't bring no self-awareness to your fake shit and your snake shit and your bullshit. So you got to RIP this shit to manifest the real shit. Yeah. RIP this shit. Right here, what do we say? Stop stealing and lying. How many people we still out here stealing and lying and shit? Isn't that considered snake shit? RIP that shit. Stop stealing and stop lying. Ain't no hocus pocus over here. Because RIP, because we still on that who I am block. Instead of being on that I am that I am. Sam. You feel me? So if you can't stop lying or stealing, man, fast on your issue and your tissue. That's why I keep telling you. RIP that shit. Who I am blocks. Okay, let me explain that. On the block. Like my house. My education. My ass, what else? My boyfriend, my money. That's the who I am block. And this shit gives you a head block. Okay, this is why people on their spiritual discipline and they come into spiritual blocks because they on that who I am block. Who are you? This is not real shit. This is bullshit. This shit is some snake shit and it's getting you caught up in some shit. This is why you need more self-development, self-improvement, whoever I'm talking to. This is why you need to do some self-observation and self-introspection. You understand? RIP that shit. I got side notes in here. RIP this shit. How many motherfuckers we know that's keeping kids from the dads? Then you self-enabling shit. Because you want to cable some shit. RIP that. How many do we have? This ain't hocus pocus. How many people do we have doing this shit? Not taking care of keeping the kids from the dads. RIP that shit. Okay? Because we on some egotistical shit, dogmatic shit, RIP that shit. You got people that on being egotistical, dogmatic. What does it say? Spiritual block. Gonna put you in a headlock. This is very whoever this is very condemning and abrasive. Okay? On top we have what? Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah. Girl, you upset about Daniel Lee. Yeah, she just need to shake it like a red nose, baby. She a red nose now. She ain't no more yellow bone. Yeah, baby, you're a red nose now. Welcome to the big league, sis. Take that shit. That's why I would love to holler at her. Take that shit. Keep that video, baby. I'll make me a badass song off that shit. Real shit. You got me bent. RIP that shit. Her brother's supposed to stand up for her because now you put my mama in it. That's what you doing. RIP that shit. Because I know some niggas would have just stepped on you, baby. They wouldn't even step there. They just stepped on you while she was on live. You really lucky, my friend. RIP that shit. Low vibrational thoughts. Spiritual block. Yeah. Low vibrational thoughts are spiritual block. You can't manifest. All you're doing is manifesting your mess. This is why you need to challenge yourself to balance yourself. It's your attitude, okay? Because all you're doing is self-enabling and cabling. RIP that shit. Because you got some folks that's on who I am. Them who I am blocks. Yeah. And it's putting your chakras in locks. I'm telling you. I'm not here to convince you. I'm sure I ain't going to try to wrench you. What's happening with you? Okay? RIP that snake shit right here. RIP that shit. Okay, what it say? Snake can't bite unless you get close, right? So somebody trying to get close to bite, RIP that shit? Yeah, it's a snake. Yeah, RIP that shit. They talking about this shit. Stop talking about people. How many people we still know that talks about people? RIP this shit, man. Yeah, you're manifesting your mess. Instead of refining your vibe, you're diving your vibe. Because somebody's looking for outside validation. So they got to lie on folks, make up shit, do fake shit. And now your ass about to get caught up in the shit because somebody knows it's bullshit now. Because you was egotistical, you was dogmatic. But all you did was put a spiritual lock on your shocks. Yeah, because due to your flesh. Okay, RIP. Stop lying on reader. Okay. So, okay. Let me get my tea. Listen. Okay, so RIP. Somebody is lying on other readers, attacking them. Okay? And when they're the one that's copying and stealing. Okay? RIP that shit. So there's a reader out here that's lying on other readers that they're copying and stealing and all that shit. And let's get on that copycat shit. Because this is what I see with the copycat shit. It's some slop. See, you're a copycat, but you're a sloppy cat because you're trying to be a battle cat because you want that title cat. See, RP that shit. Okay? That's what it is. I'm serious. They copycats and they sloppy cats because they want that title cat. So they're using a battle cat. They need to RP that shit. Because all it's doing is self-enabling, bringing you cabling. Because this is low vibrational shit, right? RP that. Because you're supposed to be refining your vibe instead of diving your vibe. Okay? Is it real shit or is this bullshit? You tell me. Okay? So you need to fast on that. So you can last on that, friend. Yeah. Spiritual block, RIP that shit. Somebody's angry because somebody's complaining. So somebody's angry. RIP that shit. Because they can't get the copycat because they know they're a sloppy cat. Because you didn't use your battle cat to get that tattle cat. Pop your box. What's happening with you? Shit. Better shake it like a red nose, baby. Okay? RIP that shit because somebody in self-denial. Because they so busy trying to dial. So spiritual block, self-denial. That's why I tell you do that inner prep, inner step. Create the position of strength. Create the position of change. Starts with your thoughts. This shit need to be RIP'd. Okay? Because we have a I know it all attitude. RIP that shit. We all know somebody that got a all-knowing attitude. Real shit. Okay? RIP Capricorn. Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. You do be acting like that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, Cap. You be putting on that cap. Yes, you do. And you rigid. Yeah, and critical. RP that shit. Yes, you are. Okay, and you accept now about this shit. There's a Capricorn out here always complaining. RP that shit. You got a know-it-all attitude. Sound like my mama. Spiritual block, angry as shit. You accept now about this shit. You're very critical and rigid. RP that shit, Cap. What's happening with you? Oh, real shit. I'm going to tell you about my mother, Capricorn, real quick. And I have to listen. I haven't said anything to her, but I let her get it out. But I am going to check her for it. I have to. Because this is the thing with black women. So her dude goes to church, right? He's in his 75, 78. You know, he walks the real good still. And, you know, he's still driving his Lexus and all that good shit, right? Let's shift some shit. So every Sunday, the deacon, whatever, to tell all the men folk to wear a different color. Now, I know where he coming from because that's our soul colors. One week they wore orange, one week they wore yellow, woo, woo, woo. So my mama getting at him talking about, why y'all doing that dumb shit with your black ass? You're going to look crazy. And I'm looking at her like, this nigga bringing in $10,000 a month. I mean, he can do what he want to do, right? Okay. So then he went to the dentist. Long story short, went to the dentist. Okay, this is another incident she called me about yesterday. Now he wants a tooth and shit. She went off about him wanting a tooth. You old. The fuck you want a tooth for? So this is what I'm saying, ladies. RIP shit. What I noticed with black women, y'all always got to control some shit. Okay. Stop it, please. It's analyze the way you lose it, friend. Analyze the way you lose it. Just like I had a phone call last night, and I wasn't going to answer it, but this particular person kept calling. And she wanted to ask me a question, right? So anyway, make a long story short again, her husband was cheating. He cheated. Been together for 20 years, and he was cheating and shit, right? And I had to ask her a series of questions. I said, what kind of cheat? Okay, Aquarius, you coming out again. So yeah, I got duplicate signs up in here for some reason. Yeah, you coming out again, Aquarius. So make a long story short, she found some receipts that her husband was dealing with a prostitute, right? So my next question in face to her, I said, well, what are you not doing in the bedroom? Because when niggas go to prostitutes, I said, one good thing, he don't want a relationship. So you need to be in the energy you want to receive and not deceive. Real quick, one good thing, he don't want to be in a relationship. So he's paying for what? So what do? And so she said he has a foot fetish. I said, so you don't let him, whatever on the feet, right? She was like, it feels strange to me. She said, because some people do get tickled by their feet. Some people don't like you fucking with their feet. And so he has a foot fetish. I said, okay, so you mean to tell me? And I started laughing. So I said, so he going to the prostitute because he got a foot fetish? Is that what it is? She go, yeah. I said, where he at? She said, I put him out. I said, you put your Negro out over a foot fetish? I said, girl, if you don't get off my phone, I repeat this shit. Somebody's kids trafficking, okay? And somebody ain't something out about that. You're about to get popped. That's a side note. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about right here. I got a side note. Somebody's kid trafficking, and your ass is going to get popped about that shit. Yeah, RIP that shit. Somebody is hitting and beating on women. RIP that shit. That's a spiritual block. So anyway, I asked her, I said, why would you put your husband out of 30 years? He ain't never cheated. This is his first time because he has a foot fetish. Got quiet. So RP this shit. Somebody's trying to paraphrase. Using different words. Okay? They need to examine themselves with a cold and bold eye. It says what? Feminine energy. Okay? That's part of the copycat and the sloppy cat. Okay? That's what that's part of. Yeah, because see, half of these people didn't use their battle cats because they want that title cat, like I said again. Because they want to be in the energy to receive, but they actually in the energy to deceive. With this paraphrase. RP that shit. Alright? So anyway, I'll make a long story short. We got off that subject, and I told her you need to apologize to him because that was nothing to put your husband out about because he got a damn foot fetish. Girl, goodbye. What the hell's wrong with you? She was crying and laughing at the same time. She said, I don't know if he want to come back now. I said, yeah, because that was real silly. RIP that shit. Somebody's having orgies. Gemini. RIP that shit. You didn't come out, but I'm picking up Gemini. You didn't come out, but I'm picking up you, Gemini. RIP that shit. You need to examine yourself with a cold eye, my friend. Somebody's having orgies because somebody says a wolf in sheep clothing. See, is this hocus pocus? Is this hocus pocus? Folks are still out here having orgies. Is this bullshit I'm talking about, or is it real shit I'm talking about? Come on now. People still out here having orgies. RIP that shit. These folks is in their 50s doing this shit. Thinking they create a position of strength by being energy vampires. And don't get it fucked up. They stroking yourself. So whoever you stroking yourself and you poking yourself. So what this means, Gemini, you're gonna end up poking something and stroking something, and it's gonna end up choking something. Pop your box. Cold. Woo. Yes, that's a deep message, baby. RIP that shit. Who the fuck is gonna die because of coochie? I can't believe this. Yeah. He's either boy coochie or female coochie. RIP this shit. Okay, so somebody's trying to resurrect the situation. So also, Gemini, I'm picking up you. Somebody's stroking you. Okay. Somebody's working with others. They stroking you. Somebody's trying to resurrect a situation. They need to. The shit is already RIP. Okay, and because they want to give you a spiritual block and put you in a headlock. Okay, so somebody may be stroking you, baby, us as well. Okay, and it's a side note. RIP that shit. Somebody need to put away the junk food. Somebody need to stop eating junk food. That's one of my side notes. Has nothing to do with this. RIP that shit. Somebody's fucking with junk food. Okay, somebody's still on that who I am blocks. That's to you, Gemini. Self-discipline is needed. Enough said. Yes. Somebody trying to resurrect some shit. Trying to get some shit CPR. RIP this shit. Somebody's watching. That's a spiritual block in your own energy. Okay? Yeah. Because somebody's letting the past dictate their present and their future. Okay? RIP that shit. We're going to get some oracles. We're going to get out of here. Okay? RIP this shit. Angry. Frustrated. Somebody has anguish. That's different. Somebody is anguish and frustration. Okay, feeling. You need to fast on that, my friend. Put on your battle warrior prayer. Fast on that. RP that shit. The more spiritual light you bring, the more bright you will sing. RP that shit. Somebody has an addictive, troubled personality. Okay, and past and habits. You need to RP that shit. How many people we know that's addictive? How many people we know that's on your shit, trying to shift your shit and won't stop that shit? How many people? This is not no hocus pocus. What's happening with you? Because somebody don't want to self-regulate their shit. So if you have some addictions or you have an addictive something, that means what? You need to self-regulate. And guess what? Check it out. It says whoever this is, addictive and troubled, they addicted to what? Copying. Says it right there. They're addicted to copying. Starting shit. Yeah, because they blinded with shit because they trying to bind some shit. So like I said, we talking about the copycat, sloppy cats because they want that title cat and they trying to use their battle cat. So they have no self-regulation. RIP that shit. I told you, homegirl, rock the bells. I told you over there. Very addicted. Won't stop. Very troubled. Yes. Having orgies with other people, it says somebody is. Yeah, very troubled. No, she don't believe fat meat is greasy. She just think it's sleazy. RIP that shit. RIP. See, because somebody got some resentment. See, I have nothing to do with what's going on. What you and homeboy do, this is about a masculine. I have nothing to do with that shit. I don't know why you keep trying to tangle me up in your bullshit. I have nothing to do with that shit. Whatever resentment, wherever, when your vibe took a dive on this masculine, that's your business. You can't have my charge, sweetie. You just can't. You troubled. You need to go get this shit fixed, homie. For real. Why are we talking about cuz? Can't even say it right. Pop your box. I'm just keeping it for real. Enough said. Shit. Because RP this shit. Because we snobby and hobbish around this motherfucker. RP that shit. You being a snobby person and being hotty, RP that. I didn't even see this one. Okay, somebody's touching on kids. Side note. You about to get in the boat. Create that position of strength for yourself. Get off that snake shit and get with some real shit. Folks need to get real with themselves. Yeah. For real. Motherfuckers can't stay out of your energy. Got to peep up, creep up, steep up, sleeping up. The only difference between me and her, there's no difference between me and Bill. The only difference is I stay prayed up. She stayed laid up. She seeks motherfucking knowledge. I seek salvation. That's the difference. And that's what she fails to understand. Get on your own stand, homie. That's what you do. As much energy they do off this with this copycat and the sloppy cat. Do you know if they put it in their own shit because folks want revenge because they justifying this behavior? RIP that shit because this is about a what? Twin flame relationship. What you want to say? And they got a situationship and they think they in a relationship and your shit is a situationship. What's happening with you? Because they caught up what with these labels and cables about high priestesses and empresses and shit. You need to RP this shit. Okay, which this shit is lower vibration thoughts, right? Because what we got right here, we copying and lying and shit because we flesh driven. RIP this shit because we on that rumor shit, right? Because we on that bullshit. Because now you done got your ass caught up in some shit because you never did challenge yourself to balance yourself shit because we trying to resurrect some shit. What's happening? Because you in the energy to deceive or receive baby's feminine energy. Pop your box. RIP that shit. What's happening with you? Yeah. Living a fucking lie. Talking about what you say she said? Talk about folks don't like. There's a Taurus that don't like. No, I don't like you. I'm a grind triad, but my sun sign is Taurus. No, I don't. Ain't no secret. No, I don't like you. You know why? I like your energy. Grow up, Sagittarius. I don't like her because she don't know her own worth. I do not like women who do not know their own worth. I do not like women who do not know their own worth and trying to come up on my turf. RIP that shit, Warlock, Sagittarius. What's happening with you? There's a Sagittarius, and this keep coming up about a Warlock. So somebody's working with a Warlock. You don't know you working with a Warlock or Sagittarius, you a Warlock. What's happening with you? Because this Warlock is trying to shape and shift somebody's shit. Pop your box. RIP that shit. It is somebody trying to shift and shape somebody's shit about this twin flame journey. And y'all ass is gonna end up on the gurney. Side chicks always try to slide some shit. And they justify that shit while they lied about some shit. Because you want to get somebody caught up in some shit. No. Side chicks always try to slide some shit. Don't ever forget that. Because they got self-created demons. RIP that shit. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, they're trying to take this holy shit and trying to make it whole shit. And emotionally, RIP that shit. How many people got emotionally confused? These folks is emotionally confused. It's right here. Need to fast. They got issues and tissues. Real shit because they caught up in this shit. Because they on that snake shit. They ain't on no real shit. What's happening with you? They emotionally confused. And this is why you lose. Because you about your past. And it's going to make you last. RP that shit. Because we should have regrouped and released and repaired and restored. But once again, what we got, copycat, sloppy cat. Because we trying to get that battle cat. Because we on that title cat. Like I tell you yesterday. And I'm going to keep saying, everybody want to be the head bitch. Pop your box. No such things. RIP, somebody's having suicide thoughts, Aries. Aries, you need to take your ass to put on your battle warrior prayer and get you some help, my friend. RIP that shit. Because we got a Pisces over here. Okay, let's get to some oracles. That's it for our RIP play out. Get some advice right here real quick. For real. RIP that shit. Secretly insecure. RIP that shit. Somebody secretly insecure. We got an Aries, Taurus cusp. Taurus. And then we got a Taurus, Gemini cusper. Is secretly insecure. And you self-unaware. You like to be blunt. Right? Stubborn. Yeah. Exaggerating. Obsessive. Rebellious. Frustrated. RIP that shit. Very destructive and combative right now energy. Don't pretend to be to ascend. Be more free. Okay? RIP that shit. Yeah. This is an Aries, Taurus, or Taurus in competition. Yeah. RIP that competition shit brings you opposition. RIP. I can't do it. Instead of focusing on your negative thoughts, what you think you can't do, tell yourself what you can do, wherever you put your mind to. Okay, RIP that shit. And last but least, this is what y'all need to be coming up looking like. Okay, pop your box. I'll keep telling y'all, create that position of strength, analyze the way you move. The reason I do RIP, so you can figure out what you need to RIP in your life. The shit you need to RIP. Okay, oracle for the day. You need to, pure effort is needed. Pure effort. Pure effort. Consider all spiritual teachings as an intellectual exercise to be practiced daily, diligently, and with discipline. This constant effort to maintain your daily practice is central to all spiritual practices that bring about personal transformation, my friend, okay? We're going to leave it right there. I'm going to give you one more. Okay? Pure effort is needed. Cultivate that pure effort. It starts with your thoughts. Okay? Forgiveness is needed. Okay? Forgiveness. Holding. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning to life's worst events as love and compassion combine in sacred space of the heart. They are now released as a powerful energy and everything changed. All possibilities again become open. Contemplation. Understand that. Command that. Call it into action, okay? Truthfulness. Be true to yourself. Stop lying to yourself. All right. This is our free today at the VIP. This was our RIP. Shit you need to RIP. This was our play out layout. Challenge yourself to balance yourself, you guys. Okay? Stop that copycat. Stop that sloppy cat. Because a lot of people want to use their battle cat because they want the title cat. Okay? And that's what it is. Pop your box. Okay? And I'm talking about your internal box. Okay? Do your fasting. Do your meditation on your issues and your tissues. Ask for self-understanding and help. Stop seeking people, person, places, and things. All right? This is Alfreda D. At the VIP, you can subscribe, push the like button. You want to donate to VIP, your vibe, Cash App. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys around on the next video. Have a good one.